Alright, hello everybody, this is your pal, King Soonjam back again with yet another tutorial video, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own Nextbot, because if you know, this is for Gary's Mod users, and this is my first time doing a tutorial for Gary's Mod, so, yeah, so you're actually going to need some things. You need to have Steam with a Steam account and Gary's Mod installed onto your computer. You'll need the simple Nextbot creator. You're also going to need paint.net, which is right there. You also need Audacity to edit the audio. You also need the GM publisher to publish your Nextbot. And what you're going to need is some music and a vocal remover. So that's the dependencies I'm about to give you, so let's get started. So first off, you're going to want to download the simple Nextbot creator from the Game Banana page. So in order to do that, you must go to the Game Banana page or type in simple Nextbot creator. Scroll down until you see download. You're going to want to click on the download button, and it should save to your computer. Put it on your downloads or put it onto. Actually, I'll do it better. So if you want, you can put it on C program files or program files 86 or whatever installation of folder of Steam you want to put in. Steam, Steam apps, common, Gary's Mod, add-ons. So keep in mind you can save this onto your add-ons folder for the best results. So you're gonna wanna go right ahead and save it to your Gary's Mod add-ons file folder. And then when you launch it up by double-clicking it, you see this. So what you're gonna need is the name of the Nextbot, the image of the Nextbot, and free sounds for both chase, jump, and attack. And there's like alternative options where it says Fizz Gun disabled. So if you want, you can have the physics gun disabled for the Nextbot. Keep it at on. I want to keep it at on. If you don't want to choose this option, then that's fine. Admin only is when you use this Nextbot only for admins. I untick this because because I wanted to make it more exclusive to So yeah. First, you're gonna want to type in the name of your Nextbot. So I want to think of a character that I'm gonna use. You know what? Let me type in a certain character. Before I'm gonna bring you an example for this, I'm gonna do Squidward tentacles. And then you're gonna want to grab up an image of it. If you want, you feel free to get started. If you have paint.net installed, launch it. And then as you see, you come across this screen right over, you come across this blank photo right over here. So to do that, you're going to want to go to properties. No, not properties, actually, not properties. Now keep in mind, I'm going to use settings here. Just nope. And keep in mind, if you want to set this as default, yeah, make sure, don't click on settings, actually, just don't. You're going to want to go to new and type in 512 and 512 pixels, just in case. Here it is right there. So, if you want a transparent background, delete it. And then I'm going to type in, and then you're going to want to get up the image on Google Photos or what you call it. So, keep that in mind. I'm going to use Squidward's face. So, you're going to want to copy image, paste it onto paint.net, size it a little bit so it could be better. Yes. There we go. Click finish or deselect, just click on deselect. Go to File, Save. Make sure you set this as PNG, okay? So I'm going to type in an example file. Squidward apparition. Click Save. Make sure this is an OK size, and then click on OK. Go back to your simple Nextbot creator. Load up the image from there. Grab up the image, and there you go. And then next up, you're going to need is the sounds for chase, jump, and attack. So if you want, you're going to want to go right ahead. If you want to get some music and from Cage Insider, the best way to download things is the Cage Insider video game music website. Or if you couldn't find this on your own, you can always stick with YouTube. So just in case. Why did I mute my computer when I'm recording this? Sorry about that. For this, I'm going to type in, for this example, I'm going to be using that SpongeBob game that nobody talks about, Super Sponge. And I'm going to use the music called Subshark. I remember hearing this music on Minecraft. If this is the right choice, you're going to want to go to download. And then it says click here to download as MP3. If this pops up, you're going to want to go to the three dots and then click on download. And then put it on music. And then you're going to have Audacity open up. So in order to do that, you're going to want to go right ahead and drag and drop the file. I just want to play like this music right over here. Okay, keep in mind this is gonna be okay. So I wanted to make this like the SpongeBob Super Sponge thing. So I'm gonna want to go right ahead and go to pitch and tempo, and then change speed and pitch. I'm gonna try to make this like. Actually, I want to change the speed. Oh, no. Hang on. I'm thinking here. I know. Hold on. Where is the speed thing? Is there any? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I found an alternative option, so no need to use Audacity. No need to use that. I'm gonna click on no, but only if it's necessary from my end. So only if it's necessary. If you want to do the audio editing, you must use like Control X if you want to select a part, or So I'm gonna try like a little audio speed. So I'm gonna choose the audio speed changer from MP3 Color. This is the alternative option. Okay, this is good. So actually, okay. So let me save that, and then you're gonna want to go to save. This is an alternative, so no need to do it. And then you're going to want to put this music. If you want to replace it, then feel free to. And then you're going to want to go back to the thing again and add the chase music into this. Just like so. And then I'm going to need like a jump sound effect. And then need like a jump sound effect. I don't know about the you know what, I'm just gonna use a Insta, so keep in mind. So I'm gonna click on open. And then I'm gonna grab another one from a Super Sponge, so you know. God, why? Actually, no. Where is the fail? Hang on. If you want, you can use Audacity for this. I'm just trying to, like, you know. Okay, no, I don't want, no, not like that, I am, and keep in mind, I apologize, there's, like, technical difficulties here, I'm trying the best I can here. Oh, wait, these are XM, no, you know what? How about this? The Squidward laugh, just in case. So I'm gonna try and play that. Okay. Yeah. And then you're gonna wanna, last but not least, the thing. So you're gonna wanna click on open. And then you're gonna wanna click on create. And when it says Nextbot has been successfully created, you're gonna wanna close that. And there is the Nextbot folder. So if this is added to like a folder you have to download it on, you want to go to Control X, and then you're gonna want to put it to this folder right here. So it's, remember, it's you know, it's C program files, or program default, and by default is program files x86, Steam apps, common, Gary's mod, and add-ons. I'm just gonna paste it right there, and then if you want, feel free to test your Nextbot. So I'm gonna go right ahead and launch the game so that I can test it. So keep in mind, this might take some testing. So I'm just gonna test it. Just close all your programs before doing that. Wait, did Gary's mod not load? No. This has got to be some kind of mistake. Play. For whatever reason, I don't know. So let me close that. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's the GM publisher that's being finicky. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna go right ahead and test it. Make sure you test it so before you publish it. So if you want, you're gonna want to start a new game and load up the map that you want to play. If it says the add-on is creating errors, problems, menu for details, then just ignore that. Just ignore it. It's probably gonna take a moment. Just be patient. Alright. So I'm gonna use my nifty crowbar. It's like the default one. So, and then all you gotta do, you gotta spawn in like a location where you have to defeat your next bot. Press Q, go to NPCs, Nextbots, and select the Nextbot that you just created. However, if you don't hear the music, like that, I gotta have a music. You don't hear the music, then all my break loose. So it may be broken, but it's okay. It's okay. Even with no music, it should be fine. Yeah, the jump works. So we should be good. Yeah. Basically, it works. It works. And then, if you're done testing, you're going to want to quit the game. And now you're ready to publish it. So, you're going to want to go right ahead and go to GM Publisher. Go to Publish New. And then you're going to choose the folder that you just saved your Nextbot on. Whoops. Hold on. And remember, it needs to be on the add-ons folder. So I'm going to choose Swipper Tentacles. You're going to want to type in the title of your Nextbot. I'm going to call it, which is like a test. Select NPC. If you want, choose fun or scenic or what you call it. And then you're going to go to the file. If you want, you're going to need like a thumbnail. And let me go right ahead and put it right there. There it is. And then you're going to click on Publish. The sound is right there, so it says Chase Sound Audio 150 MB. So then, and you keep that the audios are going to be shown right here. So yeah, keep in mind. And then when you're ready to publish, click on Publish. It's going to take a while. And when it's all done, bam. Bam. Your Nextbot popped up. If you want, you can change the visibility. I'm just going to stay this as hidden. So that you know. Yeah, just in case. The next, my test Nextbot that I just made for the tutorial, I might keep it hidden. The Brad one that I just made is still public. So anyone could go subscribe to that and just have fun with the Braddy boy, you know. But yeah, that's all there pretty much is the guide on how to make a Nextbot. And yeah.